Yeah, so we want to jump into it. That's cool with you.
Yeah, let's do it. Jump
All right.
right into it.
Yeah, once again from the great minds of NahmTalmBout. This is 4th&10. Got the homie Brian. You go by Brian, right?
Yeah,
Bet that, bet that.
ain't nothing
Where you,
else.
where you from? What's your hood? What's your squad? What you repping?
You already know I'm from the DMV, Northern Virginia. Uh, I'm just repping me. I ain't got nothing else to rep but myself and my family. That's about it.
I like that. I like that. What sports you played growing up?
Growing up, I played baseball. I played everything: baseball, football, basketball. Wrestled for a very long time. Um, I like lacrosse. I just couldn't catch it, so I ain't gonna say that.
Any college or semi?
Yeah, I walked on over. I tried to walk on JMU, but didn't really work out the best way. I didn't enjoy it, but I played football in my college years through some semi-pro, made some money through that, and then I also played after that. I played in the arena leagues, played in California a little bit, played in Florida a little bit, played for Team USA and SoFi Stadium. Went to development leagues up north in Canada, and then just decided, I just didn't want to play football anymore.
Okay, okay. I guess we'll get into that. But who put you on the flag? Who brought you out?
Honestly, I can't actually. Damn, I gotta think. You know what is crazy is it was in college when I found out about flag football actually. And JMU, it was wintertime and Negas was talking about, "Oh, we better go play some football." And I was like, it's freezing outside. I'm not hitting nobody. Where you in pads? They're like, nah, flag. And I was like, what's flag?
Yeah.
And this was like what, 2011 probably, like 2010, 2011. And they were like, yeah, it's flag football. It's like what we used to play back in high school and PE and shit. And I was like, oh, those flags are horrible. But we went out and I was like, oh, these things are kind of hard to pull.
Hmm.
And I was like, I fell in love with it. And it was wintertime. And then I didn't get to play flag for a little bit, for like another year and a half after that. And then when I came back home, I found out there was a flag league in Fairfax. And we had one in Loudoun County too, but it was trash in Loudoun County. But and then it was just from that. And then Chase. Chase really is what made me stay in it. Chase is what made me stay in it though.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Hey, random shout out to Chase because I do a lot of combos and Chase name comes up a lot for
Of
random
course
reasons.
it
It's usually
does.
for and it's usually for putting somebody on to stuff though. You know what I mean? So I will
Yeah,
give him
no,
props
he's
for that.
always good with putting people on.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. I usually ask, what's your favorite format? You didn't play nothing but eight, so you didn't play like the small
No,
game.
I've played every format.
Okay, excuse me. Okay, so what's your favorite
Yeah,
format then?
the formats that I didn't play the 5 man and stuff. I played 5 man once in Leesburg, and then honestly, my favorite 5 man is I would say contact 8 man full field. It really gives you the real feeling of because in 5 man, people are like, oh, you have to show your athleticism. No, it's a small field. You get
Mm,
one seam and it's over. That means that if your misses are smaller, that means that your misses are smaller for everyone. So on defense, if the defender makes one wrong step, there is no recovery room. In 8 man contact, you're jamming your receiver, you have blocking at the line, and you have way more space. And it's normally man. It's not normally like, yeah, you can play zone, but like there's not that many people on the field. It's all
mm,
skill positions. And then you also have to worry about the lineman that can come off and catch the ball.
yeah.
So you have to be a football mind to actually be good at that. Like you can't just go out there and win it because there's still route combinations,
Mhm.
there's still schemes in the sense you have a full field, you can't tackle. Like you're not worried about, oh, let me just close him off and somebody else can grab his flag no, or tackle him. No, like you got to shut it down. I think 5 man, this is my first time I've ever been able to publicly say it. I think 5 man is a scam. I think
Uh,
it's, I think it's for people that are lazy, that don't want to run. They want to go short. They want to just do pop passes and little quick stuff all day. That's freaking ultimate frisbee, to be honest. Like I applaud the people that do it because the people that are really good at it, those teams end up being really fast, really athletic, really agile. Like they end up the best team always ends up being like, oh, damn, why don't you have an 8 man team? You guys could go
mm,
crazy. But I'm not saying that people suck that play 5 man. No, there's amazing athletes that do it. But I think the sport has kind of dumbed down a little bit
mm.
because It went from 8 man or 7 man to like, why are we taking people off the field?
I know
That's like the
that's
three. That's like the 3-on-3 tournament for the women. Like it's really cool to watch, but why is it not 5-on-5?
mm,
Like if you could do 3-on-3, you could put two more players in there and make a full court. Like
yeah,
you could be doing smaller stadiums like you're doing already. Like why are we dumbing down things? That's why I said don't do that at the beginning because we don't need to dumb down something that's great.
I got you. I got you. It's funny because I hear a lot about five. I've never heard this approach. And like I said, you're not saying it's bad. You're just saying it's like
No.
nothing's really wrong with eight stuff. So you know what I mean?
Yeah, like what's wrong with it? Like tell me why we stopped playing eight so
Yeah,
much.
yeah.
I would love to know. Like what was the reason? I think
And it's
it's
funny because I'm usually loyal to eights, but when I started playing fives, I did definitely enjoy it because I guess it's a different game. It's
you can
definitely
play
like if
more
they play.
games too.
Yeah, yeah, and you get more as a receiver. You get way more touches. Like
Way
it's
more.
more offense. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So yeah, it's just more snaps, I guess. See, I guess it's pros and cons to it, like with everything, though. You know what I mean? I
I
will
like
ask
to
you this.
I like to
Go ahead,
earn
go
my
ahead.
touch. I like to earn my touch, if you know what I mean. Pause. If anything, if somebody out there gonna be like, "Oh, what are you talking about?" But I like to earn it. Like that's why I play defense mostly. I like to earn it. I want you to be mad that I didn't know the play and I took the ball from you, or you
Mm.
didn't successfully have the play. Like you know me, I was running my mouth. So people hate me and probably still hate me. Oh shit! See,
Talking
God,
shit.
talking shit. God don't like ugly.
All right. Ideally, what position you want to play when you pull up?
When I pull up, I honestly, it's either DB's always first. Like I'm always trying to get back there and disrupt stuff, but DB, receiver, quarterback,
Okay.
whatever.
Who was the best receiver you faced off against?
Hmm. Other than my brother Terrence, um, honestly, Jarrell. I think that's his name. Jarrell. Before he started playing quarterback, because when he actually, I think I'm talking about the right dude.
Mm.
Short
Hmm.
black dude, dark skin. He played quarterback for y'all once, I thought. And he played for another team. But I think his name's Jarrell, I'm pretty sure. But he's short, he's fast as hell, he's quiet. But when he plays receiver, he's small and shifty. Like it's you can't play man on him. And if you do, you have to play off a little bit. You got to give him his respect because it's even worse if he's leaving. Like if he's 2 steps next to you, you're cooked. Like you have to keep him in front of you. I don't a lot of people would be like, oh, I don't know. I forget a lot of names. There was one tall dude that I went against once, and I was very surprised how fast he was and agile at the same time. I was like, yeah, you definitely played in some type of league, but I can't remember his name at all for the life of me. But I've gone up against, I suck with names. I've gone up a bunch of good dudes because everybody at the time, they already knew it was up. They wanted to come see if they could get a pass on me, get a catch on me. That was every week, bro. Like you already know, every week
Definitely,
somebody's like, I'm
definitely.
coming for Brian. Brian talking that shit. I'm coming for Brian, and the same result always came out. I mean, somebody every now and then you get the best of me, but not very often, big dog.
I give props what they do, though. I give props what they do.
Yeah.
I follow your pages and your moves, but I see no highlights. Did you stop playing flag all once you moved out there? Like all together once you moved out there, or what?
Nah, I've got stuff. I played for a little bit when I moved back out here. I played some semi-pro too, actually. Um, no disrespect, but the league that I was in just it wasn't fucking with me. I mean, there was a couple of dudes, and there was people on my team where I was like, we should not be playing in this league. Like I know they've given us a little bit of bread, but we wasting our time.
Mm,
But no, I just after once I really got into golf and golf became my full-time job with all the brands, I just was like, I can't even jam a finger, bro.
hmm
Like I can't get hurt. Like I really came back to that like pro athlete mindset when I was in arena ball. Like, no, I'm not going to play pickleball. No, I'm not going to play tennis with y'all or go shoot hoops. And I'm playing ball right now. Like I can't get hurt. So I'm in that kind of mode, but I'm kind of slowly getting back to like, man, I'm trying to touch that pill again, dog. I'm trying to tote that thing one time. Try and toss
Um,
that thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to get back to it because I don't really have that. Like golf doesn't give you that competitiveness fitness unless you're playing lights out the whole time. Um, so I stopped running,
Mm,
like all of that. Like, and if I'm gonna tell y'all one thing, don't stop moving like that because once you do, everything breaks down. Like I've had injury after injury after injury, like small injuries come up because I'm not running every day. I'm not moving and grooving. Don't let the motor stop
yeah.
because golf is different. Golf is beats you down more than a lot of sports than you would think because the swing's not natural. Like that's not what our body's supposed to be doing. So
Okay.
you're putting stress on your body all the time.
Okay. Okay. That's interesting. That's definitely one sport I know nothing about, but that's interesting. Just that every sport treats your body differently. You know?
Yeah. hmm And it's like some sports you can continue to grow muscle mass, right? Like football, you're going to continue to grow. You're getting stronger. You're doing movements that are push movements, run movements, jump, squat movements. Golf is not like that. You have to work out because your body gets beat down. And it's same like that with football, but like literally, if you're not consistently working out and consistently building that block and you're just golfing, you're just taking from your cup. You're never refilling it ever. It's not like you could just eat a really good meal
Mhm.
and get all your carbs and proteins back and then your muscles are going to grow. No, you beat your body down. You didn't strengthen the body. You know what I mean?
Mhm. Makes sense. I like that. All
Mhm.
right. Back when you was playing heavy over here, were you already modeling, or was that still kind of low key?
Oh no, I was always modeling. I've been modeling since like 2008.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
What do people back home misunderstand about what you actually do now?
Respectfully, I don't think they misunderstand anything. I think it shows what I do, to be honest. But if they misunderstand, they might think that all I do is make videos.
Mhm.
But they have no idea how much work goes into it when it comes to talking to brands, doing my own deals without agents, doing everything on my own. I edit, shoot everything. I direct everything. There is no middleman. There is no agent says, "Hey, you should do it like this." No, I do everything solely all by myself. There is nobody helping me other than Audrey, my girlfriend, that I've been with for about 5 years now. So there's just, if I didn't have her, like they might not understand that. If I didn't have her, I wouldn't be able to do what I do. It's
Right.
just impossible. Like she holds it down, and now we're doing both doing extremely well. So we are just, it's just great. It's great. But I think people might misunderstand how much work actually goes into the editing, the brand deal conversations, how many conversations go through it. I've learned so much about business in general through this
Mhm.
entire process. So it looks like all fun and games. It is all fun and games, but it also has a lot of business and a lot of work. I'm not working whenever I feel like it. I'm working 24/7, like
Okay.
all the time. Like no matter what, like I'm always on my phone doing something with somebody, talking to this brand or talking to this creator or trying to plan this. Like it's always on. There is no wake up, do it from this time to this time, and then stop. That's just, and if you do it like that, you will not be successful.
You see yourself more as a model, influencer, brand ambassador, or something else? Well, not see yourself. I guess how do you introduce yourself? What do you?
I introduced myself to people on, unfortunately, I hate the word, but and as an influencer, and for people that don't understand at all. If they don't understand what I do at all, I just tell them an influencer because most people know what an influencer is. Um, but once they ask what I actually do, I really just see myself as somebody that's showing people like me and you that we can be in this part of the sport. Like we can do it, we can succeed, we can make money, we can have fun. And if you want to make money, you can. If you just want to have fun and play the sport, you can. If you just want to make videos and do fun stuff with your friends and do hood rat shit, like yeah, you can do that. Like golf is not that serious anymore, but there is an etiquette that everybody has to learn. Just like every sport has an etiquette that you have to learn. You don't do certain things on certain sports. Like you don't spit on a basketball court. You wouldn't spit on a golf green. Like there's certain etiquettes that you have to learn, but I really see myself more as just an athlete that's trying things, to be honest. That I don't really like the influencer title, but it is what it is.
I got you.
You know what I mean?
Who opened that first door? Was it a photographer, brand, friend, random convo? What?
For golf?
Yeah, for golf, yes.
No, it was Audrey's dad actually, and Audrey. They live on a golf course, and she golfed her entire life, and it was something I was always interested in. My friends in Leesburg back home, a lot of them golfed in high school, but all of us other friends were football players. We just never thought about, hey, let's go golfing. You know what I mean? And I knew I was not going to play football for much longer, and I needed something else. And now I have something that I could play for the rest of my life. Like literally, as long as I can walk, like and move a little bit, like you can play golf and you can have a good time. Um, and it was something that me and Audrey could do together for 4 hours whenever we want and be together. Like you actually spend time. Like golf is not like basketball. Like you could go shoot hoops with your shorty, but like you can go play one on one, but you're not gonna be able to talk about life the whole time while you doing that.
Mm.
Like in golf, like we're gonna be in the cart, we're gonna be sitting around, like we're only swinging every now and then. Like you're really just doing a lot of waiting, to be honest. Um, but you get to be out there outside with each other and not in a house or a club or a bar or a restaurant. Like you're outside. You know what I mean?
This is funny. I asked the question, what do people misunderstand? I'm learning that you actually play the sport and enjoy the sport. You don't just tell people about the sport or teach people about the sport or model for the sport.
Mm-mm.
Like this is a sport that you actually
I'm addicted,
enjoy.
bro.
Yeah, yeah, like
Golf is a
that's
drug. Golf is a drug, bro. I'm telling you. When I come back home, I'm gonna bring some clubs and some extras. We're gonna go to driving range. I'm gonna get you right. You're gonna hit the ball good a couple of times. You're gonna be like, yo, I love this shit. I'm telling you, bro, it's so much fun, bro. And I've met so many people that I would never have met before.
Mm,
Like, there's no way I would have crossed paths with some of the people that I meet. I meet famous people. I meet people that own multi-billionaire companies, and then in the same foursome is a dude that could barely scratch up to get enough for a tea time. So,
mm,
like, it brings people like that together, and all of us we're not talking about finances. We're not talking about nothing but golf and having a good time. It's just how music brings people together, food brings people together, sport brings people together, and golf, you can make best friends in that shit. You can meet somebody one day. I literally golf with a dude now I met at the driving range. We was just hitting. He was like, bro, you striping it. We was talking. He was like, yo, you really be hitting it good. And I was like, what's up? And then we started golfing together. We just golfed yesterday.
mm.
Like
Like you
you
said,
it's
it's just like pickleball. You hoop with a nigga one day, next thing you know, y'all hooping every day together.
exactly. You know what I mean? It's like it's something that I think I am going to be doing a tournament and an event of some sort back home, and we'll find a way for you guys to be a part of it in some way. You could even do the podcast at the event or something as people come through. Like we'll find something,
We'll
trust
figure it
me.
out. Yeah.
But yeah, it is misunderstood. It's definitely misunderstood. They think it's a rich man sport. It's not. Like you get a set of clubs right now, bro, for $500, brand new. Not 1,200, not 2,000. Like you can get a brand new set, $500, and look good on the course. Like so, I work with brands that aren't super expensive, that aren't through the roof, that people see me play, and then if they go click on it, they're like, oh, that's not that bad. You know what I mean? So. If you're ever interested, let me know. I'll get you right. I get you right because I'm telling you, once I come out there and I let you swing a little bit, you're gonna be locked, dog. I'm telling you, it's so addicting. But it
I
is the
bet.
most frustrating sport I've ever had in my life because every other sport I'm really good at right away.
Mm, mm.
You can't be good. I mean, a lot of people say I'm good quick, but like it takes years to be good.
But you feel like being an athlete kind of shorten
One
that distance.
thousand percent. 1,000%, but you have to forget being an athlete
Mm,
physically. You have to mentally be an athlete. The mental aspect of an athlete, because an athlete is physical and mental. You can't just be physically great and then, okay, but you suck, you run the wrong way. You know what I mean? Like you have to be mentally good too. So when you try to be too physical of an athlete in golf, it'll never work because it's so graceful that like you can't be aggressive and makes if you're off 1 degree, your ball can go 40 yards right
mm.
instead of going straight. 1 degree, bro. 1 degree is nothing. So like it has to be consistent and it's just not the same. But yeah, for sure.
Okay, okay. I usually ask, what's your best tournament, best and worst tournament stories? But let's switch it up a bit. Best shoot you ever did and worst experience you had on set. What happened?
Worst experience I had on set. Let's go with worst first. Um, Damn, another thing about it, I haven't really had any bad experiences. I
Or
thought
maybe
I
something
did.
you learned, maybe something you learned on the fly like that. You thought it was gonna be easy, but you learned on the fly.
No, I used to work with a brand and I was helping them. Like I would model for them and then get them models as well. Um, and it wasn't horrible, the person that was running it. It was the company. They were just cheap on everything and everything just got done.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was just good enough. And I don't like being of just good enough of anything. Like we're gonna do something, we're gonna do it all the way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna say their names or anything like that, but it was just not like if you feel that inkling that it's just not what it's supposed to be, then it's not what it's supposed to be. Get the fuck out of there. Um, but my best was Nike, shooting with Nike golf, like getting the opportunity to be asked to shoot for Nike and their golf division. And I'm the only influencer so far in the golf world that they've done that with,
Mm-hmm.
other than I think Roger Steele once, but I don't think so. Um, but yeah, that was a flex. That was really cool. They flew me out to Toronto. They put us up in a nice ass hotel. Got a free retwist. Got my nails done. I was like, shoo! I could go home after this. Like, you ain't even gotta shoot. But nah, made a bag. It was good. Good experience. They take care of you. It was just dope. I also ended up shooting with one of my people that I already knew. So that was really cool. Um, but yeah, shooting for Nike was definitely top tier.
Okay, okay. When did you realize you weren't just modeling golf clothes, you were becoming part of that community? Or was it vice versa?
No, it wasn't vice versa.
Okay, okay.
It definitely was like nobody accepted me in the golf world first because I had such a big social media platform, but like it had nothing to do with golf at first. So I wasn't getting like the engagement really until I built it, and I'm still building it up. It's still taking time. Um, and it was rough. I'm not gonna lie. Nobody accepted me. There was only a few, and the people that did, I kept them close for a while. But I think it was when I shot with the hat brand that I'm wearing called Melon. I don't know if you guys have ever heard. Some people know about Melon. It's a really good hat brand that's like the best. It's literally the best hat you could ever buy. Like, and I have it on in my picture right there. Um, they're waterproof, water resistant. They float in water. The bills won't get messed up because they're PVC pipes. So like, you can't you can't break them.
Mm-hmm.
Like you could get them soaking wet and it doesn't matter. Like they're not. You could throw them in the dishwasher or the washing machine and rewash them and they'll be brand new again.
Okay.
Um, but I shot with them for their golf division, and I was the first influencer they ever worked with as well in the golf world. So like I was their golf division person pretty much. Like if you're a golf influencer and you see me, you're gonna know like, oh, that's Melon. Oh, Brian rocks with them. Um, and then things just took off from there, to be honest. Like brands just started reaching out to me, sending me deals, offers and stuff. And I was like, what? Like I didn't even know Melon was that big.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a really big campaign because they never dropped a golf line. They were just regular hats, like baseball caps, everyday hiking hats like this one that's super light. Um, and it changed everything for me, for sure. I don't talk about that much to people, but that's what changed. Like after that, every brand and their mother wanted to talk to me. Like they took me seriously, content creators took me seriously, and I was like, you know what? I've been doing this, so fuck all y'all. Like I'm gonna rock with who I want to rock with. Like I've been big on social media. I know how this works, and y'all are just now getting into it with your golf stuff. So like I'm gonna fall back. I'm gonna do my own thing for a while and just keep doing what I want to do and pick and choose as I go. I'm not gonna, but I was grinding. But it was definitely working with Melon was like that changed it all.
That's dope to hear, bro. Real talk. Real talk. All right.
Appreciate it.
golf culture and flag culture are two different worlds. But what similarities surprise you about the spaces? Or are they not? Because you kind of do you feel like they're very, very similar? They're just two sports, or what? Or the culture's different?
Culture's definitely different. I think only because one's in your face competitive and one's a gentleman competitiveness.
Break that
I
down.
think with I huh?
Break that down. You said face competitive and gentleman competitive?
So no, like one's more like in your face aggressive. Yeah. So like one is football is gonna be more of I'm gonna talk my shit type deal, or like you're gonna be like if you have a great play, you're gonna be screaming and stuff like that. And the community is a little bit more free, I would say. In the golf community, the culture is more of very high on respect and like being proper a lot of the times. That's not saying that's the only way to go about it, but that seems to be the etiquette, as they say, golf etiquette a lot. Um, I could say they're kind of one and the same, but I it's hard to say because I'm not in the forgive me for saying it this way, but I'm not in like a normal golf scene, like an everyday person.
Hmm.
Like I'm an influencer. I am around brands, I'm around other creators. And in the golf and the flag world, there's no like there is influencers in the flag world and stuff like that, but like I never leaned into that, which sometimes I'm mad I didn't. I should have leaned into that and I should have been filming all the time,
Yeah.
busting niggas ass all the time, talking shit all the time. I would have went crazy viral with this shit. My shit was
At
crazy,
least
dog.
mic'd up, right?
Yeah, I should have mic'd up for sure, dog. I was tripping. I used to have y'all out there laughing your ass off, mother. But it was all love though.
Yeah,
I'd say
definitely.
this, I never hated anyone out there. It might have seemed like I did because we were just competitive, but at the end of the day, when I went home, it was just football at the end of the day. But no, I don't think the communities are much the same at all, to be honest. I think they're very different. I think one community comes from a world that is a lot harder than another community
Mhm.
most of the time. So the two communities don't understand each other but I will say the two communities can come together on the golf course and understand each other.
What's back? What's back? All right. Um, take you back to the field. Favorite pair of cleats and jersey. You remember them? Do you have any?
I still got one. I sold all my cleats, but I still got like two pairs of cleats. But I would say, bruh, the Nike Vapors that were like they were like when they first remodeled them to be totally different and they were like not a sock but like a solid shoe. It was like a boot. It was literally like a soccer boot. Like you slid it on and they came in white and black and a couple colors. It was right when they made them like tight, like
Yeah.
up to your ankle. I think y'all know what I was talking. Somebody's gonna know. I don't remember the actual name, but it was like 2020 2014, 15, I think it was when they came out, and they had the greatest bottoms on them. Like you could not slip in them. Like it
Mhm.
was impossible. And they were very aggressive. Damn, I gotta find out what they were called. But they were Nike Vapors for sure. I think it's like a fourth generation Nike Vapor, not the originals.
Mhm.
Not the originals with the turn spikes. Um, what was the other question? And Jersey.
Jersey, yeah. It could be flag jersey, it could be one of your semi jersey, it could be a high school jersey, any jersey.
Honestly, it'd probably be my Virginia Chargers jersey. When I played semi-pro for the Virginia Chargers. Everybody out there know the Virginia Chargers.
Mhm.
But I mean, RIP to all of them. Like none of it, they don't play anymore. But we was some dogs. We was some dogs. But the jerseys were fire. We had powder blue. We had the regular Chargers. We had the all white Chargers jersey. Like we literally had the Chargers jerseys. It was crazy. It was crazy. And they fit the pads perfect. Everything. I was like, man, I feel like I play San Diego right now. But
All right,
definitely the Charger jerseys.
for sure. Same question, new profession. Favorite fit or look you've modeled so far?
Ooh. Damn, that's so hard, bro, because everybody in the golf world knows me for fit for like style. and like fashion. So I've worn so much stuff. I would say, actually, I would say stay tuned because I got a favorite fit that I still have not worn yet.
Okay, okay.
I
What's
still I've sneak peeked it in a video before, but I've never worn it on the course yet. But it definitely has a Sean Witherspoon, Jay Lindbergh, and a melon. So that's the three main outfits, main
okay?
pieces in the outfit.
So are those brands that made it into your everyday wardrobe? Are
Honestly,
there any?
my everyday wardrobe is a t-shirt and sweats unless I'm golfing. Like I really don't put I put that shit on the course or if I'm going to an event. Like my chains and stuff. I was like, do I put my chains on and stuff? I'm like, nah, I don't even feel like doing all that. Dog. That shit heavy, dog. Like when you really get real jewelry, you realize how heavy that shit is. So
I
now when
know.
they wearing diamond pieces like this, I'll be like, no way, sir. No way. I got back problems already.
That's probably a giveaway. You know that shit fake. They ain't rocking that joint like that. You
Yeah, yeah,
know
nigga. Ain't no way, dog. That jingle jangle. I hear that ting tang tone.
But
Stop playing with
that's
me.
something inside, you know, that we don't be knowing though, you know what I
Yeah, I know. If you ain't leaning forward a little bit with that thing, dog, nah, that joke fake, dog.
mean? My last question is usually I ask you about a fourth and goal situation. So what's similar to fourth and goal in golf? Explain that to me. What club you pulling out, what shot you trusting.
A fourth and go is you're down by one stroke and you're on the last hole and you literally have to par that hole or you lose. Period. You're up by like there's just no ifs, ands, buts about it. You have to get a par. If you don't, you lose.
Break down a part to me because I have a
So
little
a
clue.
par is a hole will play as a par four or par five or par three. So what the par means is that that's how many strokes it should take you to get the ball in the hole, counting driver shot, something in the middle of the fairway, and then how many putts you need. A perfect par hole would for a par four would be you would hit a driver, then you would hit an iron shot, and that iron shot would get on the green, and then you would two putt. So it would only take you two putts to get the ball in the hole. That would be four strokes. So that's how you get a par. And if it's a par five, then that means you have five strokes to get it in the hole. Par three, so on. You have three strokes to get it in the hole. Par threes are always short. Par fours are normal. Your normal is hole, and then par fives are a little bit longer. Um, so when you're down by one stroke, that means you could be even and someone could be one under. That means that if they got the ball in the hole within three strokes on a par four, they did it in one less stroke. So they get to take a stroke off their score. That's how you see people in golf when it says minus a number, minus two, minus three, minus one. That means that if they went minus three for the day, that means if the course stroke was 72, like it takes 72 to have par on every single hole, you would have 72 strokes after 18 holes, and you shot a 70, then you're two under par. So if it only took you 70 strokes, then you were two under instead of having to take the 72 strokes. You have to really play it to really understand what that means, but
Mm.
I
No,
think that's a good
you
explanation.
you on yeah, that was that was a great explanation. Though. Like because I've
Okay.
been seeing the numbers for years or whatever, and
Uh-huh.
like I said, when you break it down what par meant first, it made the number. It made by the time you got to the minus, it made the numbers that I usually see make sense to me. So yeah, you
Okay,
definitely
good.
like I said, I like one thing about 4 for 10s. I usually end up talking to somebody that played a sport even before they got into flag, or that they play because they don't play flag anymore. So I really get to learn about different sports. Like I've heard
Hmm.
swimming come up a good amount of times. Like you said with lacrosse, a lot of people play lacrosse. I know nothing about lacrosse. You know what I mean? So
Hmm.
my homeboy Chuck, he bowls. So I hear about bowling a lot. So it's so interesting to hear about other sports, the technique. Like when you play one sport your whole life, you tend to shit on other sports. You just don't
Uh-huh.
you sleep on it, you know what I mean? So it's kind of interesting to hear about the intricacies and the difficulties of those sports, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
Yeah. Well yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
shit, that's 4 for 10, man. Before I let you go, you missed this flag shit, bro.
Yeah,
Is it
yeah.
because you're seeing so much more of it? Is it the play? Is it all of it? What?
It's just the brotherhood of it, to be honest. That's what I miss. Getting out there with my homies on Sunday morning, dog,
Yeah.
jamming with the boombox, fucking, you know. smoking, having a little sip, little morning, some like, or not even, just chilling. The
Yeah,
sun coming up, everybody happy because they away from the crib for a little bit. Maybe
yeah.
shorties come out and watch us play. We watch the homies play for a couple games or something. You know what I'm saying? That's what I miss. There's no come like you can't do that in golf. Like you can, but you can't. I'm trying to start this like I want to start this tailgate thing, like get a tee time
Mm,
at a time and then go 2 hours before with your homies and tailgate and you know what I mean? Get a bunch of tea times and everybody hang out. Like I've always thought of that, but even the flag out here is not like back
oh, really?
home. Like people are unified in a sense, but like it's not like it's all a business. Like it's really a business. Like everybody's got their flag team has their own LLC. They
Mm.
have this, they have that, and it's like y'all don't even need that. Like y'all not making no money. Like what are we doing here? Y'all not that good. Y'all just want to make it look better so certain events. So it's just not the same. I miss back home flag, and I told Chase like when I come home this summer, I am subbing. Somebody is subbing me in. I'm bringing the camera crew and everything. We doing it right. I'm miking up whoever. I'm miking up two, four of these motherfuckers. We mic'd up. I'm
We
about to
gonna make
come back
something
and
happen,
put
dog.
it
We gonna make
down.
something happen. Bet that.
Nah, I'm coming back, and I'm coming. And look, and nigga ain't lost a step. Don't let them think I lost a step. Every athlete be like, oh no, I still got it. Trust me, I still got it.
Again, before I let you go, talk to me a little bit more about this golf etiquette, man. Like, I mean, you came from golf, so you kind of knew a little bit about it, correct? Like it wasn't like a
No.
learning curve once you started playing it more. Once you started playing more, you learned more about the etiquette, or what?
Yeah, I mean, like I watched golf growing up, but I just never played it. But
Okay.
yeah, etiquette is just being respectful of everybody and others. You don't talk in somebody's backswing or talk while they're standing over the ball. You fix your divots, like ball marks.
Is it similar to tennis?
Yeah, there's etiquette in tennis. Yeah. So, yeah, I would say it's similar to that. It's similar to all the country club sports that you may or may not know of. It's just there's an etiquette, there's a way you go about things. There's like you don't have to have your fucking shirt tucked in and
Mm.
belt and stuff, but as long you got to have a polo on, you got to have a collar, at least a collared shirt and a hat, and like not jeans. Like that. Like I'm not a stiffler for outfits on it, but like you can't look like an absolute. If the course is a dog track and it's not something that's really nice, and their vibe is just come out here and golf, cool. But if you're going to a nice golf course, have some respect for yourself and have some respect for the course and come nice. Like motherfuckers that go to the airport in pajamas and Crocs. Like, yeah. Like, like, like what is we talking about, bro? If you don't put some fucking jeans on or something, like at least put some sweatpants on. Like, what are we doing? Like, come on, dog. You got the freaking moo on going to the airport. But no, you have some respect for everybody and
What's something you learned on the fly though?
stop talking.
And it's because
Don't
you're just
talk.
a talkative person, not because you're talking shit. You're just a talkative person.
Yeah,
Somebody's okay.
yeah, just like try while somebody's hitting, I'm talking to other people next to me, and it's like, yo, chill, be quiet real quick, let them hit. Like that took me a minute. I was like, oh yeah, my bad. Now I don't be saying shit until we leave the tee box.
I really enjoyed this convo, man. Real talk, man. You put me on some
Yeah, I
shit.
know it's a long time coming. I'll be all over the place, bro. So I'm glad that we figured it out. And luckily, you're one of the most patient people I've ever met in my life. So
Like I said, I think it's because of the time that I actually schedule this. It forces me to be patient with people. And it's even crazier with a 3 hour time difference with us. But like I
yeah,
said, I'm asking people to get up at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock on a Saturday morning, dog. I'm not. If you overslept, it's understandable. I'm not mad about that, dog. It's cool. You know what I mean? I don't like a motherfucker just brush me off. You know what I mean? Just go ahead
yeah,
and send me
yeah.
that text at 11, like my bad. It's cool, dog. I know what happened. No good. Like I'm cool. Like.